Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. So we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Daniels. Coverage team brings down the returner. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff running right. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tight end makes the grab. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Play where you have 2 turnovers on 1 play. Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Catch your breath after that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The attempt is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
3rd down coming up.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Gators will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for his big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to begin the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. Great footwork, a big opening now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense ready to start this drive. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
In the clear at the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add a lead now with PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Bringing pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaking through defenders. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like
this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge.